I'm going to do a little get off my lawn. And I own the fact that I'm get off my lawn guy. I mean, I'm 60 now. If I was 6 years old, it would be weird to be get off my lawn guy. I'm now in the demographic where I have the ability to say get off my lawn. And I would very much like Nike to get off my lawn because it's so obvious what they're doing with the NFL uniform. And I knew they were going to do it from the moment Nike got the contract in 2012 to outfit the NFL teams. And then the moment the NFL decided to dump what I thought was kind of a stupid rule that you can only have one helmet all year long, that there's some concussion avoidance benefit. If it's the exact same helmet, if it's the exact same model, who cares if it's 1, 2, 3, or 12 as Oregon wears every year? So once the NFL got rid of that rule, now we're up to 3 helmets per team per year. And I tune in to watch the Packers and the Commanders last night. And little do I know, I'm not going to watch the Packers. I'm watching some team in a whitewashed uniform. Winter warning. You got to do a better job with your marketing ideas, too. It's September 11. If you're worried about winter, on September 11, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you more than what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Right.
It was just weird.
I don't think anyone there, Mike, I don't think anyone in Wisconsin is thinking about winter in September. I know in the traditional NFC North cities, in Chicago, in Minneapolis, St. Paul, in Green Bay, I know, Detroit, I know they're always thinking about harsh weather, but I promise you nobody is thinking about winter in September. That's my only complaint. You're probably going to complain about the look of it. I didn't mind the helmets, even though it's a little different. I don't mind it, but I'm with you. I hated the marketing of it. Winter warning, stop it. I don't want to think about that.
Well, and the reality is it's all a money grab. You want the ardent Packers fans to go buy their white winter warning helmet now. And then you see the dude in the stands with the white cheese head. So I got my yellow cheese head, and now I got my white cheese head. And now what? They've got like an old helmet that's going to be debuted later this year that's painted to look like a leather helmet. And so what are they going to have, a leather helmet cheese head that day too? And I'm a capitalist. But there's a point where the cash grab is so transparent, it turns some people off. And it turns me off to see this blatant cash grab that undermines the look of the game. Why can't? And I did this the other day with Miles Simmons, and he's not quite half my age, but early 30s, and he's kind of get off my lawn when it comes to abandoning the traditional look of the uniform. The Packers are one of the teams that have that classic look. They don't need all these other uniforms. They don't need to be doing this. And it's a marketing gimmick. It's a revenue stream. And I feel like Nike is very aggressive about trying to talk every team into doing it. Let's have as much different variety as we can in the look of a uniform. And I come from a time when you turned on the TV and you knew which two teams were playing without looking down at the score bug. You knew. You didn't have to think, is this the Packers? Who is this? Who is this team in all white? So, anyway, I feel better now.
Now I'm glad you do. And you bring up
burden.
You bring up a great point about when you start talking about teams that don't really need to do anything to their uniforms. Now, see, that's where the money grab, okay, I think a lot of it, Nike now, before Nike, I think a lot of the uniform changes are money grabs, and fans are the ones who could say keep it coming or that's enough, but they usually don't. There are fans who, if there's a new uniform, they go out and get it. They have a lot of versions for their team uniforms, home, road, winter warning, whatever it is. They try to get as many jerseys as they can. As long as they do that, they're going to keep producing those jerseys. But I think some teams don't need to be touched at all. I mean, rephrase. Some teams don't need any adjustments at all with their uniforms. And Green Bay is one of them. I think Pittsburgh is another one. I love the San Francisco uniform. I think that's my favorite. I think that is perfection. Their normal uniform, you can't adjust it. And so there are a few teams where you bring in something different and you're going down a few notches.
I've always liked the Raiders uniform, and it's classic.
Raiders.
And you rarely see any revisions to it other than when they embrace that look, which is a cool look from the 60s with the numbers. With what do? Do they border them in? They do something with the numbers that's different than what they do now. Like it's the silver number bordered in black on the white jersey, I think. I can't remember. But whatever it is, it's awesome. This, again, and one suggestion that my son had, and I think this is a valid one for the winter warning helmet, put a yellow stripe down the middle. You need a yellow stripe to match the yellow stripe between the two green stripes on the rest of the uniform. That's a miss. That's a miss. Maybe that'll be the next variation, the white helmet with the yellow stripe. Maybe that'll be the summer solstice version. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Come on.
The vernal equinox. Put a yellow stripe on that helmet, Green Bay.
Come on, you better do something legally. You, Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson, you need to put in something for that one, so it's all yours when they use it. You get some compensation.
Why are you taking me down that path? Why are you taking me down that path? I got nothing more to say about that.
Come on, run. Let's
PFT. Talk about the game.
Come on. All right, let's go.
Let's talk about the game. Let's not talk about the failed effort by Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson to squat on 4 trademarks already held by the New England Patriots by adding Bill's version to the end of it. Let's not talk about the fact that the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office laughed them out of the building for that. We won't talk about that. Okay. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.